within the eye self. Recognize the emotions you try to drown out. Them already are rotten inside of you. Face them. Release them out of your heart.
All right. Welcome back to Sunrise. Well, from the mystical Blue Mountains to the international screens, the Jamaican short film Stinky Mango just left Cannes, smelling like sweet success. They've nabbed not one, but two big awards at the Diversity in Cannes Film Festival. Joining us now is the Jamaican award-winning filmmaker Ina Satarova to tell us more about the film and the major win. Welcome.
Welcome,
to the
Ina.
show. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
First of all, before I go anywhere, what's your favorite mango?
Oh, it's Julie.
Julie. Ta-ta-da-da. Pa-pa-da-da. I gotta tell you, I know the East Indian people are looking like, oh my God, Dennis. But I mean, a film with this name obviously raises eyebrows to begin with. Talk to us about the name of the film and what is it all about?
Okay, so Stinky Mango is a metaphor. It's a metaphor about what happens when we don't face our emotions and they end up rotting and stinking up the yard.
Oh, all right, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Where does this story or this metaphor, where does it come from?
Oof, okay, so I'm a mother. I have a son, a 10-year-old son. I also have many men in my lives, starting from my father and, others. And I see how, and it's not just men, but men feel it more than women. Our culture has a problem with emotions, right? We are not at the point in our, I think, human evolution where we've really understood how to, or we're getting to a point in our evolution where we're starting to understand how to deal with our emotions in more healthy ways. And so this film is really about bringing awareness to that and learning together how to face our emotions, what to do with them, and how to use them as a source of strength as opposed to something that ends up crushing our souls, our families, our psyche.
So talk to us a little bit about, obviously that's an important story to tell, to highlight these issues, but how is Stinky Mango different from other films that have told or explored this theme?
Well, we hope the film moves audiences from the story itself, but we also have a social impact campaign that we're working on where we want to use the film as a gateway, so have, community screenings, public screenings, school screenings, workplace screenings, where we watch the film and then we have discussions and workshops about emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, and well-being.
Balance,
Tell us about the process of taking it to Cannes, because I mean, you hear, I think in terms of, as far as film festivals go, this is globally the one most people recognize and talk about. So it's a big stage. What's it like taking a project there?
So we were at, the Cannes Film Festival has many different things going on.
Yes.
We were part of Diversity in Cannes, which is an initiative to spotlight, diverse films. And we submitted the film to the festival and we were accepted, selected. And I just do have a correction to make. So we were nominated for 4 awards, Best Directing, Best Cinematography, Best Cast, and Best Original Song. And we snagged the award for Best Cast, which I'm very happy about because the talent on this film is just...
Sheldon Shepherd is amazing.
And they look amazing together, and it's just such an honor to have that recognized on an international
Who else
stage.
is a part of the cast?
So it's Danielle McNish is on screen right now. And we have Menakem Wilmot, who's the young son, and Andre Franz, who's her brother, so the uncle. And we have a special guest performance by Jesse Golding on drums for that scene that we saw in the beginning.
Well, let me ask you though, because we've heard about Cannes Film Festival, it has international acclaim, but what does it do for the film? Okay, so you've won Best Cast, and that's absolutely gorgeous. It's great, right? But how does that now translate into something meaningful and something global? It's like, for example, the Cannes Film Festival, a springboard that you're now going to launch Stinky Mango. Maybe we're going to see it on Netflix, maybe we're going to see it on HBO. What does it really mean? Because I find that sometimes, Dennis, these things, you win them, and it's just to have the trophy to say, yeah, I won it. But then what? Am I going to get Stinky Mango too?
So Stinky Mango is a part of a bigger project, actually. It came out of the bigger project. It's called Mango Magic.
Okay.
And Stinky Mango is the backstory, the prequel to Mango Magic. So if Stinky Mango shows the adverse effects of what happens when we don't deal with our emotions, Mango Magic goes a step further to really dig into what are emotions, what are the positive things that we can take from our emotions. How can we learn from them and use them as fuel for actually creating more connection rather than ruining our relationships.
Okay, so what's next for you?
Well, we are working on Mango Magic. We're also working on the social impact campaign. So I'd like to put it out to Jamaica that we are looking for partners and sponsors for this impact campaign. So if you care about making, changing the way that we as a society talk about emotions and deal with our emotions, the whole big men no cry, right? That's a very big theme in the film. So we want to change that because ultimately what makes us human is our emotions. And once we learn how to navigate those, I think the world can really be a better place.
Where can we watch this? I'm interested. I want to see it. I want to be able to sit down one day and take it all in.
We want to take it all across the island. We just need the support to make it happen. So we want to have it on TV. We want to have it in schools, in classrooms, in offices.
How long is the film?
It's 17 minutes and a half.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
All right.
Would
Well,
love to
guess
see
what? And so I know a lot of people were in the YouTube era, and so it's not there yet. It's
Not there yet, but it will be.
okay.
We're still doing the festival rounds.
Oh, yes, yes, so you can't be
because
there, yeah.
in order for the long-term goals to happen, we do need some of that, the awards and the laurels and all of that.
Yeah, that's true.
But ultimately, this film is for the people, is for, we want to take it as far and wide as we can.
There's a gentleman named Oliver McIntosh. I'm going to try and put him up. Ollie, this is one for CVM, of course, definitely.
All right.
Because these are just like we tell the stories of like Ganga.
Yes.
These are our stories.
Absolutely.
So I think that's important.
Yes.
Wonderful. Congratulations again to you and your wonderful cast.
Thank you
on
so
this
much.
wonderful win, and we hope that you will continue winning. And of course, Stinky Man going up the place. You know what I mean? Lovely. All right.
Thank
good
you,
job.
creating the
Mango
magic.
in the
Creating
house.
magic, yeah. That was Ina Sotirova, the award-winning director behind Stinky Mango, joining us this morning right here on Sunrise. Coming up next, we're plating up some very special Father's Day breakfast is served for the daddies.
I like it.
And so,
I
yeah,
like it. I don't
breakfast
mind.
on a budget. Stay right here. It's Sunrise on CVM.